Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about 5 brand new businesses that are moving to Northwest Arkansas. But number 5, it's a strange one. So let's talk about that. But before I begin, if you'd like and share this video with your friends or family, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas. So sharing with friends and family, just make sure that everyone can live, work, and play all in NWA. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack, and it sounds exactly what it is. It's a starter pack full of all the cool things NWA, all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. So if you want to know about all the hospitals, if you want to have all my itineraries, if you want to know all the cool things that are happening here, if you want to know about all the downtown sections, if you want all the cool things NWA shipped right to your home, enter your address below, enter your name, your address, where am I shipping this package to? Where's this package going to? Enter your address below to make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. Just saying. And also, it is my favorite 4-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below and I'll make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. And the first place we need to talk about is So Chill Eat. What a name. But So Chill Eat is actually a business located in Salem Springs, and they've actually been expanding to Rogers and also a location in Springdale. So you're probably thinking, what do they serve? And one of my favorite things, so this is what I'm talking about, is they serve ramen. So anytime ramen is added to the menu, I'm like, you sold. Right now, sold. So they definitely specialize in the more Japanese, Taiwanese, Chinese cuisine. So obviously sushi, ramen. They have a lot of pho. So I've actually popped into the Salem Springs place before back in the day. And so I kind of know what they're going for. But the one thing I loved about their Salem Springs location was their color scheme is very bright and so fun. So a really cool place to hang out. I'm super excited for them to be moving from Salem Springs over to Rogers and also Springdale. The Rogers one is currently open. So if you want that kind of like Japanese style, ramen kind of food, definitely check out So Chill Eat over, that is a fun thing to say, So Chill Eat. So Chill Eat in Rogers, because they obviously have boba tea. They have all the things when it comes to that kind of style of food. Definitely check them out. They are located on like south of Promenade. So kind of like their exit by Promenade, Amphitheater, just the one before that if you're coming up from Fayetteville. So just heads up there or coming south from Bentonville. I've yet to be there, but once I go there, I will give you my full report. And number 2, and we are sticking with the food theme at the moment, we are talking about the Beach BBQ over in Bentonville, Arkansas. So they just opened, fresh off the press, fresh off the grill, fresh off the smoker. I am really excited to try this place. Anytime that a barbecue place comes to Northwest Arkansas, it is a big win, big fan of it. So obviously there's a lot of barbecue in the area and I would consider a lot of it very good. Like I've been to a lot of barbecue in the area and it's a rare day to find something I'm like, I've had better. So it must be the South. It must be just the area, but my gosh, these people know how to cook some good, solid, consistent barbecue. Love it. So Beach BBQ just opened like literally a couple days ago. So they are fresh off the press. And again, I am super excited for any sort of barbecue to open here. They're going to be on like the main strip, 102/14th Street in Bentonville. So easy access and kind of right on the main strip. So it makes sense why they're there. So I'm super excited to try that out. And when I eventually do go there, you better believe I'll be doing all the videos when it comes to all the deliciousness happening over at the Beach BBQ. Whoa. Before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're using things like Realtor.com or Zillow.com to look at homes around their area for rent or for sale. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. So I made something called Instant Home Updates, and it sounds exactly what it is. It's literally Instant Home Updates. Wild concept, I know. So enter your information below, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, where do you want to live in Northwest Arkansas? So enter all that information below and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes to homes for rent or for sale, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday I send an email out just kind of talking about all things NWA, all the cool things that are happening here, all the new businesses that are happening here, what are the grants, what are the trail systems, what big event is happening in Northwest Arkansas, all the musicians, what is the Walmart amp, who are they bringing in this year, which is a long list so far. I'm excited. Anyways, if you want that email sent to your email every single Friday, enter your email below and I'll make sure that email gets to your email every single Friday, of course, as I just discussed. But if you want to keep updated with all things NWA, that's the email to be part of. Side note, you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak, but I do admit you'll be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And number 3, we are talking about a brand new upscale, I would consider upscale Mexican restaurant in Rogers off of Pinnacle Hills, and it's called Loma. So they are the people who opened Tula, which is in downtown Fayetteville. Great place. Highly recommend Tula, downtown Fayetteville, off the square. Real nice. But Loma is the next brainchild for them. It is in Pinnacle Hills in Rogers. And if I know any quality of the restaurateurs that own Tula in downtown Fayetteville, this will be a top tier quality Mexican food place across all of NWA. So the funny thing about Tula is that I had some clients from Chicagoland area, which they are, let's say, very prolific in the Mexican cuisine area from Chicagoland area, as am I. But they came down here, moved them down here, and they said Tula was some of the best Mexican food they've had in a long time, if not ever. Don't want to exaggerate too much, but Tula was fantastic, and I completely agree with them. Tula is very good. So if Loma is going to be anything like that, I am high expectations and very excited to have Loma in the downtown section of Rogers over at Pinnacle Hills. I will be frequenting that place quite often, so you better believe I'll be giving you all deliciousness when it comes to all the food coming out of Loma, that's for sure. And number 4 is Fayetteville Beer Works, located on the east side of Fayetteville. So the cool thing about this upcoming new brewery, first off, I'm not a we'll say brewery connoisseur, so I'm definitely trusting my sources on this one and my friend group. So they have told me that they're very excited about this because the person who is opening this brand new brewery is actually a person who opened up Renegade Brewing in Denver, Colorado. So I guess it's more of a well-known brewery in that area specifically. So definitely has some chops under him when it comes to new breweries. So excited for a new brewery to come here. Obviously, it brings just a fun, different, I would say artistic, artisan kind of style of brewing a beer, of course, as we all are aware. But the cool thing about all of NWA, there's a lot of breweries in the area, but there always could be more, just because it's just so fun and so cool. And so it's one of those added events and added actual like businesses to the area that brings so many cool things. It brings a lot of tourism as well. So I'm always excited when new breweries come into play because new exciting fun things and new sort of styles and new sort of things. And so bringing breweries from Colorado down here to see what kind of things that they're doing up there that maybe not be doing down in Fayetteville. Always excited to bring new things from around the country to NWA to see all the fun things that we can do here. And number 5, and this is the weird one, but this is a new business coming to Fayetteville, Arkansas, is NWA Smash Lab. Now, obviously destruction rooms, smash labs are not new to America, but they are a little bit rare. They're not that common. And so it's really cool to see a brand new one being opened in Fayetteville. If you don't know what it is, it kind of sounds exactly what it is. It's a place where you can pay to go smash stuff. And now you're thinking like, well, I can just do that in my backyard. And so let me tell you, how often do you have access to a room where you can just break things? How often do you have access to a room you can just take a bunch of bottles and computers and printers from like Office Space and just go to town? I'm gonna say not that often. How often do you have safety gear, goggles, the whole thing? You don't have that stuff laying around very often. So that's why NWA Smash Lab is there for you. So I'm really excited to see this actual come to Fayetteville, Arkansas. I actually have experienced one in Chicago as well as Kansas City. It is definitely a trip because you're like, wait, I can smash anything in here and just go to town crazy? The answer is yes. So the interesting thing, I've yet to see this. So I've yet to see, you actually have access to a BB gun. So we'll see how that goes. But they have, of course, like a weapon wall, choose your weapon kind of thing, and then go to town, get all the safety gear, go to town, and all the things they have in there. So it's really cool to see that happen in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So it's definitely more, I think it's obviously fun, cool, exciting. Definitely want to do with a group, obviously. But definitely cool, a fun little niche, very niche thing to have in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I should do a video on that. It'd be kind of fun. I'll let you know when I do that. It'd be kind of cool. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids. Whatever it is, there's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. So go ahead and download it and use it when you get down here. Also, when you come down here, I give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.